Hi, Isaiah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You were on the panel earlier
Yes.
this morning, right? And first and foremost, what do you do?
So I'm Vice President of Community Impact
Right.
at the Community Foundation of Greater Flint. We serve Flint and Genesee County, all 425,000 residents. Our focus is on making grants that support the well-being of the people that live in this community.
Absolutely. Well, it helps that you're a native, don't you think?
Yes, born and raised in the city of Flint. I've lived in Flint and Genesee County all of my life.
Right. So you would know the depressed areas and you would know, probably have better insight into who might need some funding, right?
Well, I've had the opportunity over the last few years to work very closely with people that live in areas with high concentrations of poverty that are traditionally marginalized and really build some really strong relationships with those folks who are in a position to give back and support filling some of the gaps that exist in our community.
Right. Well, as a lifelong native of Flint, what do you think of the current situation here in Flint as the water crisis and so forth?
As a person who cares, as a resident, as a dad, first and foremost, as I think about what's happening with our community, the broader community, over 100,000 residents impacted by this crisis, more specifically 10,000 0 to 5-year-olds that are impacted and will be impacted moving forward, is mind-blowing and is heart-crushing.
Yes, you've been aware of it for some time, and I know it does hurt you because that's not the Flint you grew up knowing.
I think in some cases it's not the Flint I grew up knowing, but I've also, I grew up, you said, both sides of the tracks.
Right.
I grew up on what some would describe as the wrong side of the tracks. So this isn't the first crisis that Flint has had, but this is the one that's had national attention. So we really have to figure out how to use this as an opportunity
Absolutely.
to build Flint to the place that, not the place it was yesterday, but the place that it's supposed to be today.
Well, we talk about crisis, and one of the crises was General Motors leaving the city, right?
I think there are a number of pieces of that, but I think the economy and impacts on the economy, including what happened with General Motors and the automotive industry, is a part of that.
Right, right. There was a motto that said cars go out and money comes in. Flint used to be very prosperous in many ways.
And we have very resourceful people in this community that are thinking of new ways to bring dollars and resources into this community, and we have to do everything that we can to make sure that every member of our community has the tools that they need to contribute. And the more we do that, I think the more diverse our economic situation will become and the better our community will be.
Do you think entrepreneurship is one of the
I
keys?
think it's a huge key. I think an entrepreneurial mindset
Yes.
is one of those keys, and you can embed the entrepreneurial mindset in all sectors. I mean, it can be business, it can be philanthropy, it can be nonprofits. I think we actually need to include the creative sparks that people provide when they're
Yes.
entrepreneurial in their thinking
Right.
into all of the things that we do.
The entrepreneurial mind is really a great mind. It's a special mind because they see things many times that some of us don't.
I get excited when we talk about that creative thinking. So I serve as vice president at a local philanthropy, but my major was art history.
Wow.
Oh, my major was art, and my minor was art history. So in college, I was trying to figure out what
aesthetically, you're so into what
trying
can
to
happen.
figure out what I was gonna do with my life, right? It's
Right.
like, what are you gonna do? But I know I'm creative, and I know I think outside of the box, and I know that the pragmatic thinkers of the past are not what industry is looking for today, because that's not proving itself to work. So
Yeah, but the artist thinks outside the box.
Oh, yeah.
Which can prove very beneficial to all communities. In fact, they say that art will drive many communities eventually. What would you say the motto of Flint is now?
I think resilience is who we are right now, which means we are in a position to take the things or the blows that are coming at us and rebound. But I think beyond just being resilient is who we are. It's not what's going to move us forward. And I think moving us forward is going to be about making sure that everyone from every background has the tools that they need to contribute to making Flint the
An
place.
opportunity.
That's exactly
An
what it is.
opportunity. What do you think that Flint could possibly do with this unprecedented notoriety that it has right now?
Oh, I think we're doing everything we can to flip the story and engage residents and people and community stakeholders in ways that we never have before. And it's beautiful. I think we're going to be the model for what you do when you engage everyone in the decision making, which is not what's happening across our country right now.
Right, absolutely not. Well, I thank you so much. You're so exciting, and the energy that you give is infectious. And I think you're going to have good luck, and I think you're going to be able to put that art to work too.
I'm hoping so.
Thank you again,
Thank you.
Isiah.